Fun fact, Lions scored the most points in week 1. They also gave up the most points. What do you do with that? David, ticket text, we get to the people.
Second most points.
Oh, my fault.
I was about to say, what? What happened there? Okay. I mean,
are you okay? It's
yeah, I'm good.
You're conflicted about what you're ready to read?
I was. There's a lot of good text here, so I was trying to decide what I'm going to start
All right,
with.
take your time. We're here till 6.
I mean, weren't we saying they had the worst roster in the NFL by far last year?
Has nothing to do.
How are we going to be upset that the team was losing games?
It has nothing to do with this year. Stop saying that. You know who had the worst roster in football one year and won the Super Bowl the next year? The Patriots. The Rams. The Panthers went to the Super Bowl after being 5-11. Stop. Stop with your rationalizations, your excuses, what you said last year, what you told your mommy. Stop. Every year in the NFL, somebody goes worst to first. You telling me they all have the best rosters? Stop. Stop acting like losers. The hell is wrong with you people?
I think this is who they are, Mike.
Christ almighty.
I was about to say, Mike, this is Lions fan.
Do you remember when he took the job? You said they had a terrible roster. What does that have to do with now? Here? Christ. How do some of you get out of bed in the morning? It's the NFL. The Steelers don't have anywhere near what the Bengals have. They beat them. The Texans, I must have missed where they just rolled over for the Colts. Oh, I know. The Giants are as good as the Titans, right? Let me help you. Still beat them. We're so bad, we wouldn't let our brain-dead quarterback throw the ball, and we still beat the Titans. And yet, you're right, I forgot. The Bears have just dug up the bodies of the whole 85 team. That's who beat the Niners Sunday, right?
You got to realize, Mike.
No, I won't.
That's Lions fan.
No, I don't care. I will till the day I die.
A moral victory counts as half a victory.
You know what? Then they get what they deserve.
You collect enough of these and you get a
That's not a moral victory. That's what CBS is saying. These aren't moral victories. They never had the ball with a chance to tie or win. Ever. And they've never done it under Dan Campbell. So why are we acting like they're the cardiac cats?
I need you to stop with these facts, okay? Stop it, okay? Stop presenting facts. Go ahead, Dave.
Last year, the Eagles embarrassed the Lions. This year, it got away from them, but they battled back. They lose another close game this weekend. Then we can start to draw a bigger picture from the team. That is from Tom.
Hey, here's an idea, Jackwagon. Last year, the Bengals dropped a nuclear bomb on the Steelers. Oh, wait. Steelers just beat them. You know what? I got to be honest. Some of you, not all of you, so many of you are wonderful people. But there are some of you, I want to say this very factually. You're stupid. You're stupid. Because you refuse to think for yourself. You watch all these things happening. Take the NFL and pretend it's your friend group. You watch your friends having all of this success. They have enriching personal relationships, enriching love relationships, spouses, families, business success, and yet there you are in the corner, a meth-addicted loser. And then you never ask the question, why am I so unsuccessful? But all my friends are successful.
I graduated high school.
Right. I deserve the same things. What do you just sit there? The NFL. Everyone else gets to have fun. Do you ever look around and see what's happening around you and wonder why it's different here? Get into the anatomy of it. I'm giving you an article with data. Or as some people say, data. Never could figure out the difference. Data, tomato. Rico, it kills me. I want this team to be good more than they do. Mm-hmm. That kills me.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's just going to set you off because they don't know what good is. They've never experienced it. If you've never lived this, You don't know what expectations are. You don't know what you need to do to be successful if you've never experienced success. You read about it, you watch other teams in other cities, but you don't know what it takes. You don't know the hard work. You don't know. And that's Detroiters have just embraced the almost because, we're close. We'll get there.
Quickly, David, and I'll take the calls.
Hey, guys, you can rip on the Lions all you want, but I am not going to judge them until I see Williams in the lineup and see exactly what this offense can do. That's cool. John and Taylor.
There you go, Johnny.
Wait and see.
Give it a 10-week free roll. Good for you. That's nice. Good for you. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want. Sean, go ahead. Floor's yours.
This is going to be a great day.
All right. First of all, I love all the podcasts, guys. You guys got so much information out there. I can't even get to all of it.
We're trying, Sean.
Jeez. I listened to like 3-4 different podcasts last night from you guys.
Thanks.
It was,
wonderful.
All right. Anyway. Now, see, Mike, you said it's about the data. The data is using last year as part of their data. And that's, I guess, where I'm confused is, I was pissed they lost that game on Sunday. I'm still a little pissed about it, and I really didn't like the interviews today. I mean, the golf one was what it is.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Quarterback, whatever.
Right.
But Campbell, some of his answers were, whatever.
I know.
But at the same time, this CBS, they're using data from a team that you're obviously tanking. I mean, I'm not going to get too worked up about one loss. Should they have won the game? Yeah, they should have won the game.
But hold on. All right, so let's throw out the CBS piece, right? Because, Sean, I didn't use it yesterday. But what I'm faced with is fans giving out a gold star for what they did Sunday. Let's just look at Sunday. They get out to a 7-0 lead, and the crowd, the fans are incredible. You got to feed off that environment. And instead, they weren't even in a competitive game. They were on their way to getting blown out. To where
you know where they lost that game was in the you can't go 3 and out,
right,
6.
Right.
You lose.
Hey, here's another thing.
Their defense.
They were terrible.
Defense actually started with some momentum,
but they were terrible in the second quarter last year. They were terrible in the second quarter Sunday. So again, it's Sean. I just get to a point where look. I want this to work with Dan Campbell. I think if the guy wins, he'd be a hero here. I think people vibe with this guy. They want it to work. I get so tired, Sean, of we made it close. And it's like, no, you didn't. The NFL, Sean, every game is damn near close. Here's one last night. Does Seattle have the talent of Denver? Nope.
No.
Fed off the crowd and beat Russell Wilson. No almost. Beat him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jamal Adams, their best player, died in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, they played fast. They played with emotion. Yeah,
right.
They played great.
Right. You didn't see him fall behind by 17. You didn't see him make it kind of close. No, they did the job. Sean, I want us to do the job. That's right.
I got a text from a buddy that says this game's over. Soon it was, I don't know, it was right before the halftime, right? And I said, well, we know they're not going to give up. They're going to have a comeback. And, they'll probably still lose. So you knew it was going to happen.
You look around the NFL, Sean. You watch the league, brother. It's very, I don't want to say rare, but I'd say 2/3 of the games are within one score. That's the way the league's designed. Mm-hmm. So I don't hand out bouquets for being within one score. If you never had the ball with a chance to tie or take the lead in the fourth quarter, how close were you?
That's a fair question. I mean, I didn't realize that stat is blowing me away. So basically, if you could go into halftime up 9 points or more, that's ball game.
Correct.
You beat wow.
Correct. Now, if you don't want to use that as data, fine. Just look at yesterday. Look at the anatomy of that game. I don't think they deserve any credit for what they did. I don't.
It's the ultimate. It's tantalizing because you think that you're just so. It's the commercial with the old man with the dollar bill on the string.
I got you $1.
And you think that you're so close to grabbing it each and every time. And you're not going to quit. You're just going to keep chasing after that dollar. But eventually you realize, it's close. But close counts here. People like close because it beats saying that your team is bad.
Let's get to the calls. 248-539-9797. We'll get the people involved. CBS piece, you can throw it in the garbage if you like. But I want to know why I'm supposed to give them any credit for Sunday.